Our next inductee, I met about 25 years ago when we were both umpires in the 40-1 baseball league. Umpiring was a tough job. We were teenagers umpiring games played by younger teenagers all by ourselves. Most coaches were good to you, but the ones that weren't, it was asking for a bad situation. Greg Pelletier and I were probably the best umps in the organization. We didn't talk a lot, but we shared stories about weird plays and angry coaches. We stuck together as umpires. We were 4 years apart at Aquinas, so I completely missed him at school, but our paths crossed again in 2000 when I came back to Rochester to work at Channel 8 and cover sports, and Greg began working up the ladder coaching at Brockport High. Every time I went to a Brockport game, we chat about sports, family, whatever. Nothing huge, but it was always all smiles, no matter what the score of the game was, no matter what his record was. And even as Greg fought and lived with the cancer that would claim his life in 2012. Mason, your dad was a good coach. He was a good example. He's a good dude. And I guarantee he didn't hear any of those things enough when he was alive. Tonight we had Greg Pelletier, class of 1990, the Aquinas Hall of Fame, accepting the honor on his behalf. His son Mason, also an Aquinas student, class of 2020. Mason, please come up to the podium.
Hello everyone. My name is Mason Pelletier. I go to the Aquinas Institute of Rochester and I am in the class of 2020. I'm honored to accept this award for my dad, Greg Pelletier. I've grown up with an amazing family and great friends. They have taught me how to be kind to others, have great manners, and to always be there for someone in need. You always have to have a great attitude and stand up for yourself. It's always good to crack a joke once in a while, or every 5 minutes. These are some of the things that my dad, Greg Pelletier, did. For the people that he met, a good majority of them called him Coach. Right after college, he accepted a coaching job at Aquinas, his alma mater. He coached football and baseball there for 4 years and met some wonderful people. Some of my teachers and coaches either taught my dad or were coached by him. After his job at Aquinas, he accepted a teaching job and coaching job at Brockport High School. While he was there, he and his coaching staff helped turn around the team, and he had a great time teaching history. The students and players really looked up to him. My dad made a lot of friends when he went to school at Aquinas. He made some lifelong friends, and he had a good time there. I have gotten to know some of his friends through Aquinas, and of course through him. My dad has always been competitive, from playing football and other sports at Aquinas to playing softball with his friends. Just ask Mr. Page and Mr. Knapp over there about him in the outfield. He's also the best at making up nicknames for everyone. Some of his friends that I only know them by their nicknames and not even by their real names. Some of my friends and family today also are given nicknames. My cousin Livia over there was named the Libster. My friend Russ was named the RV Truck. My dad loved my family and friends. He was an awesome uncle, and he was an amazing father. When he coached for my friends and I, he didn't favor me in any way. He coached me like one of the players and kept the game fun and serious at the same time. When it came to family, he was always cracking jokes, always keeping the mood positive, and was always happy. I couldn't be prouder of him as one of his players, and of course as his son. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for giving my dad this honor. I'll be proud to see him up in the Aquinas Hall of Fame.